Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. No one's here anyway. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Hi, Chatty Chickie. Hi, Taurus Girl Reads. See, there are night people. There are night people here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, I'm going to be a jerk off. I'm going to act like a jerk off. Okay. I was supposed to come in earlier. I'm not really supposed to do anything because I work for myself, right? But I do have the Virgo read. The Virgo read is postponed till tomorrow. I am off tomorrow again. So I'm going to do it during the day, okay? Because today I got involved with putting my artwork out there. And that took me the length of the day. But anyhow, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know why I have that in my head. Jesus, take the wheel. Who's here? Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? Hi, IB. I forgot to text Doreen. I forgot to text you, Doreen. I am so sorry. Okay. Let me just get something. Ugh. Oh, this might fall apart. Let me see if I can get my music on. Then it'll be like old times. Hi, R.A. the Creator, Ra. I have not seen you in a long time. How are you doing? Hi, Slim Slim. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Enchanté. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. I hope you're doing the same. See, there are people up late at night. Over here, I almost called this New York. Oh, I just put in my wrong password. 1 second, guys. 1 second. What's my password? Okay, I gotta clear that. How do I clear it? I'm getting tired of technology. I did the wrong thing, but the right thing happened. I did the wrong thing, but the right thing happened. Isn't that nice? I did the wrong thing, the right thing happened. I look like a big head because I am a big head. I learned French I took French from, I think, 6th grade all the way to 12th grade. And I know enchanté, comment allez-vous, comment vous appelez-vous, oui bien, Je m'appelle Katrina. I know a few things. I know some Spanish from teaching Spanish students and having some Spanish friends. But French, I used to have about an 88 average, and I always dreamed of going to Paris. But now that dream is gone. Okay, that's one dream. Yeah, once I went to England, and then I went to, I shouldn't say it's gone, but I don't have anybody that wants to go to Paris. My husband doesn't like to travel. But yeah, I'd rather go to New Orleans because there's a French Quarter, and there's a mixture of the Bayou accent with French, if that makes any sense. C'est maudit. I don't know what that means. No, I'm happily married. My man is right behind that wall. You're new here? Welcome. This is the Mystic Brady Bunch, a place where we are zen, we are respectful and at peace and happy and silly. And I wanted to come on tonight, just really probably a half hour because it's late. It's late here. It's 2:22, 2:25. Anyway, I wanted to come on because I was supposed to do the Virgo thing, and I was procrastinating. And then I was watching TV, and I was watching TikToks, and I was watching TV with the dogs, and I was exercising on my vibration plate. And Spirit said, you need to just jump on. Just jump on and do a casual reading for the collective and whoever's there. So there's only 4 people here. That's okay. I'm not that popular on YouTube anymore. Okay. I am on TikTok, and my name on there is Katrina Brady 77. But YouTube is my home base, so I'll still give my heart. But what I do is I put it on both ends. You're dealing with depression? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You follow me on TikTok? Oh, thank you. Why, thank you. Q Rolio TV and podcast. That's why you're here? Oh, thank you. Elizabeth, I love you back. I love you back. I've seen you here before. So what I decided to do, because I'm spirit led, but I am lazy. But sometimes I get a sign and it's like, get the ass off the couch. Stop playing with the dogs. Let the dogs go to sleep. Come in here to the studio / messy dining room / computer room and do a quick emergency reading or take a couple questions. And they had me select these cards. And also, I got new cards, Archangel Michael, but I have them over there, so they'll let me know if I need to use them. And I have these. They told me to use these as well. So let me just put on a little light Jason Stevenson music. That's the only thing I could use on YouTube without getting a copyright claim or a copyright strike or whatever. And I watched way too many videos about Diddy tonight. I'm very upset, but I'm trying to put that in the back of my mind because it's late and I'll have nightmares. So, but I want to speak on Justin Bieber, but that's for another time because I can't handle it. I'm just very worried about him. And a lot of people I'm worried about, but I am worried about Justin Bieber. Okay. Jason Stevenson, dopamine, serotonin release, meditation music. Jason Stevenson? Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. If you're ever very depressed or very can't sleep, put on Jason Stevenson from YouTube, dopamine and serotonin release, and it'll be very peaceful music. Oh, did you see that light? There was a light. It was orangey. I don't know, it just felt good to do that with my hand. Okay. I am a very strange person. Okay, I'll admit it. Jesse Campbell, how are you? Phyllis, I can't take no more of Diddy. I know it is too much. It is too much. I'm telling you, that's why I think I needed to come on too for me, because I was watching it. I was doing my art today, showing it, trying to, put it out there. And then in between, I was watching, and I should have been doing laundry. I should have been, but it's okay to just rest sometimes and not do chores. But I did go food shopping, so, and I did make a nice meal that I didn't need. Okay. Anyhow, I watched way too many because I was doing research. But when I do research, and when you're empathetic and you're sensitive, you absorb things through the screen, and so I felt dirty, and I want to beat Diddy up, and it's not just him, Will Smith, allegedly for entertainment reasons. But yeah, this is discussing what's going on in this world, and all you can do is pray, and then also push for the lawmakers to do something. And now that he's in jail, he's in prison, a lot of people will be going down, and they need to. So who was right? Wendy Williams, Kanye West, right? They laughed at them. They made him into a joke. Justin Bieber, little Usher, I'm on the fence with Usher, but he was young. So anybody who was abused, and if they turn into an abusive type of person, you have to give them some kind of therapy and some kind of grace, because they were abused as a young kid. Okay, so I don't know. Let's try not to think about that for now. Let's sage it up. Palo Santo it up and white sage it up. But first we'll start with Palo Santo, because I was doing sage. I was doing white sage today. I was doing Palo Santo too. I was doing both. That's probably the only reason I'm okay, halfway normal. Am I though? Am I normal? No, I'm not. I'm far from normal. Usher was only 13, yes. Usher, I do believe Usher was Diddy's victim. He was, and then he started to be the culprit too, but it's amazing, all these people, parents that just stepped aside and oh, I didn't know what was happening with my kid. How about you just don't let them go? I remember when I was a little kid, I always wanted to go away to camp. First of all, we didn't have the money for that, and my mother used to say, second of all, when I got older, I was like 17, and I wanted to go be a camp counselor. My mother wouldn't let me go. And I was like, why? And she was like, no, once you go away, you can't, nobody can help you if something happens. No, you just do work here. You just stay in Staten Island, New York, and work. Now I know why. She was protecting me. Because you can't let your kids go away. You never know what will happen. You can't protect them forever, but you can protect them for their childhood. The mother should have been with him. I know the father was out of the picture and they got divorced or whatever. But there's such a bad aura. And then after I watched all that, I saw the black shadow in the dog's room, but the dog's with me. Casper kept looking over there, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh no. And I said a prayer, and I told Casper, because Casper is an empath. Casper's my dog, but he's an empath. Snoopy's not. Snoopy's a little bit aware, but Snoopy's like happy-go-lucky, living in a dream world, of Snoopy. But Casper's totally freaked out. So I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't encapsulate any of that bad energy from watching it. That's why at night I always have to put Netflix on. I have to put like a comedy show on. Not my iPad, not my phone. I have to, get out of the matrix of TikTok or YouTube and just watch something funny so that I can actually rest. So, okay, guys, I'm going to ask God to bless this reading and just give me answers for you guys. Let me shuffle a little bit before you start asking questions. And I'm going to say, kind of keep it general, and I'll tell you if I feel a certain sign coming in. Like when I was sitting on the couch, I felt very Capricorn vibes, very earth vibes. Wondering if the Capricorns are thinking of changing something. So let me just shuffle. Let me put this in my little pipe holder. Isn't that cute? My friend DC gave me this for my birthday. Okay. All right. So I got my angel cards. I haven't used these in a while. And these are from a Capricorn. A Capricorn gave me these years ago. My Capricorn friend, Magical. Okay. I'm going to ask the spirit guides and all the angels and my spirit guides and your spirit guides to give us some cards. Give us some cards, please, dear God. And please bless our reading. And no dark spirits or evil spirits are allowed in to the reading or into my home or into you, anybody who watches it. Everybody's protected by the Most High light. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, dear God. Thank you, angels. Okay, I just got a flooding of names. And I don't always get names, but I got a flooding of names. I know there's a Catherine in here. Oh, no, there isn't a Catherine. There's Elizabeth, but I felt... Elizabeth, do you have anybody related to you that's Catherine? Oh, Phyllis, you're 11274, so you're a Capricorn? That's a Capricorn, right? Elizabeth, you're 110. Oh my gosh, that's my spirit guide, Shanann. Shanann, Watts. It is 110. Yeah, I heard Catherine. If anybody knows any Catherine out there, I heard Mark. Mark very loud. What about Mark? What about Mark? Mark has to watch his blood pressure, and Mark has to watch Something's weird with his blood pressure. Just having a little Jesus juice. Don't worry, it's only my first glass. Sorry, I guess goodbye. Why are you saying goodbye? You used to be friends with a Catherine? Taurus girl reads. Oh, okay. Really, her story is very sad. Okay. Why are you leaving? Jerry D. Why are you leaving? Yeah, so hi, Alicia Gallagher. We do have night owls. We do have night owls. Yeah, so I heard Mark. I was worried about his health. I'm worried about somebody named Mark, their health, something with their blood pressure. They have to watch out for stroke. I immediately felt something in the side of the jugular. So I feel like the blood going up and down. Something might be blocked. He just might need a stint, but don't ignore the warning signs. And like if you're eating and all of a sudden you feel like a clogged feeling, or a clogged feeling here in your chest or the side of your jaw, take it seriously. Get it checked out. And as for Catherine, I just heard Catherine might be in heaven. It might be a Catherine that's related to somebody out there that's in heaven. Because I don't feel that earthly. Whereas Mark, I felt, was on earth. Jerry D, you are not blocked. Jerry D, you're not blocked. Why would I didn't block anybody. I have always been kind. That hurts my heart. What happened? I didn't even see anything about you, Jerry Dean. I don't know why I would be blocked. You're not blocked. I'm looking at your words right now. I will unfollow and go away. That makes you say, Jerry D, please listen to me. I'm not trying to rhyme. I did not block anybody. I just came on. Hi, Cass Love. Nice to see you too. How you doing? I promise you I didn't block anybody. Yes, I'm doing reading. I'm doing a reading, like kind of a quick emergency reading. But just let me get my glasses, guys, because the old girl's eyes are getting bad. When I have to read something, they're getting bad. I'm sorry that Jerry thinks she's blocked, but I didn't block anybody. Because I come on with a mission, and it's too much for me to pay attention to the chat when I'm trying to channel or I'm trying to get a message. And there was no reason to block anybody. So I don't even know what happened. Okay, 8 people. Yes, Mystic Brady, that's my name. I'm a psychic, a healing artist, and a psychic. 1 second. Okay, Spirit. Can you tell us? Yeah, so for the Cappies out there, Capricorns especially, you feel like you're coming to a crossroad and you have to make a decision, but you don't want to make a decision. And I just heard it's like the same decision that you were supposed to make a while back, but you weren't ready. So it's never, sometimes it's not in our time, it's in divine time. It's when God says, okay, this road is closed. Now I'm going to put you, you didn't want to go on this other road because you don't know it and you're shy for it, but I'm going to push you on this other road by putting up a roadblock on this road. And these glasses have spackle on them because I was spackling something. If that makes any sense. I just heard take out 7. Is 7 an important number to anybody out there? It could be anybody in general, because I just heard 7, and usually I don't take out that many, because I have a couple of decks that I want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, a lot of green. So that might mean it has to do with a situation with healing in your heart, situation with a love, relationship, and also just feeling blocked in the heart chakra. Okay, so don't worry, because we have the Ace of Cups. We have love. There's a lot of love out there that you're somebody's thinking a lot about, like, is this person my soulmate? Is this person my seasonal person? Or am I supposed to be with them for the rest of my life, or just a season? Am I ever going to meet that person that is forever? Okay, take away the labels. If you take away the labels and just feel and just sit in your feelings and just look at that person that is either there or that you want to be there. And I also feel like somebody had a loss, like they lost somebody they thought was going to be their forever person. So with this card coming up, it's having to do with like feeling, am I going to have that successful love or successful friendship or love, relationship, significant other? And this is yes. But I just feel like, yeah, Ace of Cups is love. So what is the problem? Okay, we also have the Ace of Pentacles, which is everything to do with abundance. So a lot of people out there are trying to manifest abundance or try to get to a different place in their career or their job to make that money. You know, everybody is struggling with money. But there is going to be, you are going to have the abundance that you were looking for. But it's like, take away the block, start manifesting again, because you know what worked in the past. Okay, keep on manifesting. Don't keep on doing the same thing with the same result if it's not what you want or it's not good enough for you. Okay, because these are like the almost the best cards in the deck. Okay, so we have green and purple. So the purple chakra would be the third eye. So listening to your intuition, listening to your third eye. And then with green is the heart chakra, everything to do with love, forgiveness of yourself and your past mistakes, forgiving other people, but knowing if it's okay to let them still be in your life, or is it time to cut them and let them loose? It depends. If you're sitting in peace in a relationship and you're like, I can't imagine myself without this person, then yeah, you're going to work on that, and you're going to have to try to meet in the middle. And somehow it never will be perfect, because that doesn't exist. So take that out of your mind. A lot of people think, you know, it has to be like on TV or like in the movies or like on TikTok. No, only kidding. TikTok. That's fake. Okay, so take out that a perfect, you know, I'm going to give 80% and they're going to give 90%. No, that doesn't work. A lot of relationships, you know, one person might be the breadwinner and the other person might take care of the home. Or, I'm not talking about it's the 1950s, but it's just that one person might be better at the cooking and doing the stuff in the house, and the other person might be better at the bills or better at, their jobs. It's just a matter of if you feel at peace with that person, is that your home person? And if you're without a partner, you have to get back out there. And especially Capricorn, because they usually never have any time for themselves, the fun time, to pursue a relationship, because they're busy trying to make money for their bills, busy pursuing their career, busy taking care of their home and their kids. So you have to have self time. You have to force yourself to have more time for yourself, if that makes sense. I know it sounds like I'm saying the same words over and over, but especially Capricorns need to know that. You have to push yourself to go to that concert. You have to push yourself to go to that craft class, or to even go to that restaurant with your friends. Whatever it is that you used to feel joy at, push yourself to do it. Okay? I just saw a park. I just saw a nice park that maybe somebody's been going to or used to go to, and that when you go, you force yourself to go to the places that bring you joy, even if it's not like, but I don't want to go alone, Katrina. I want to go with my significant other, but they don't want to do things that I want to do. Do it anyway. Do it by yourself or do it with another friend. Okay, but go to that place. Like, I'm seeing a park again, because when you get to that park, even if you just sit on the bench, even if you're just hanging out with your animals, at the park, you're going to have some sort of awakening. You're going to realize something, that you're going to get an answer to your question, your heart's question. Anything else on that one? Yeah, and the question that you might have on your mind is about relationships, is about love. See, love. And the question on your mind might be about abundance. How do I get the abundance that I deserve, or that I need, that I want? Okay? Being abundant is not just in money. Being abundant is in the lifestyle that you want, in the American dream. Okay? A lot of people are forgetting about the American dream. There used to be this thing called, you work hard and you take care of, and you go to school and you try to take classes and you try to push yourself, and you have a idea in your head about a home, and you can have that if you work hard and you go to school and you go training and you save up. And lately that has not been coming true, because everything's a mess in the world and in the government. Okay, but we have to make it true again. It all starts in our heads and our hearts. It all starts with manifesting. If we just sit around and say everything sucks, okay, that's exactly what the universe will give us, more of things that suck. The universe says, oh, she's used to, or he's used to things sucking and being terrible and scary and not enough and not abundant, the opposite of abundance. And that's what we'll give her, because, or that's what we'll give him, more of that, because that's all they are thinking about. So that's why sometimes I take myself off the shelf. I take myself off the social media. I might be scrolling, but I'm in the background and I don't answer my phone. I don't, like, you know, engage on my phone to talk, because I'm thinking, I'm trying to manifest something happy, something positive. I'm trying to fix something. And to manifest, it takes time. You have to put yourself higher, on a higher vibe. So wherever that is for you, for me, it's even just sitting in here alone, doing my videos or doing my artwork, listening to Jason Stevenson or listening to any kind of music, or in my pool, or walking okay, which I haven't walked in a while, but I've been working. So, and I can't do everything. I can't, but it's putting, or even in my car, like I'll go in my car sometimes and I'll just sit there, put the air on, and drive around, and things will come to me and I'll feel peaceful. I'll feel like a little bit, yeah, things will work out, things will get better. Let me start visualizing positive stuff. So I think that's what I'm feeling from these cards for some people. Okay. Shipper Secuja. No, I don't know. I don't know that much French. Hi, Florence. Yes, I believe in God. Very much so. That's the reason why I'm here. Is because of God and Jesus and Mother Mary and all the angels. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm probably behind in the chat. I'm trying to see if there's any questions. You could put some questions. Yes, I'm glad to see you, Alicia. Are you still with, who was the new boyfriend's name? Dylan? Yes, cats and dogs do see spirit. Hi, Purple Roses. Nice to see you. I didn't see you come in. Yes, Phyllis, it's so important to watch something funny. Oh, you are a Capricorn. See? Spirit wanted me to get in here for the Capricorns. And everybody who's here is supposed to be here. Okay, so let me read a few of the other cards. Okay, so they're saying that you have to take action. You might have been thinking about something that you wanted to do, or you have a decision that you want to move on, but you're scared, or you're being a procrastinator like me, Virgo over here. Spirit is saying take action. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is like using your abilities, using your talents, your gifts from God. And you might think, oh, I don't have any talents. Or I used to do this good, but I don't think I could do it anymore. No, just force yourself. Something that you used to do that you were good at, even if it's just dancing, even if it's writing, you're very neat at writing, whatever it is, just use that again. Start utilizing your gifts and talents from God. Everybody has them. But it's that we put it aside because life gets in the way. And make the decision. Spirit is saying, make the decision that you've been putting off. Take action. I just heard, take action on the new life that you want. Take one step into the direction that you want your life to go in. If that makes any sense. And I just heard spirit is always with you, like God is always with you. Your spirit guides are always like waiting to assist you. And Catherine goes, I'm here. That's why I was saying hi at the white fence. So talk to your loved ones that passed over, and even just write their name down 3 times on a paper and think of what you want them to help you with. And it's very strange because whenever I do that, like I'm always talking to my mother, I'm always asking my father for a sign. And sometimes like I'll say it on my birthday, especially I'm very sensitive on my birthday because it's like those 2 people that brought me into the world haven't been here for so long, like really my whole life. Not my whole life, but and so I want to hear from them. And then I feel like the day goes by and I didn't hear from them. But then I realized I didn't look at the signs. And the signs was that I had a beautiful, peaceful day. or that I got a phone call from my son. He was in Turkey, and I got a phone call from my daughter, and she was in New York. And so all those things, and I have my health, and I have Devin, and I have my family. So, I have to look at that. And what I'm saying to you is ask for help on the other side. They are waiting, they're at your service, waiting for you to say their name. Okay? And it's okay to ask them for a sign and not to get it, and then maybe realize that was a sign. You did get a sign, but you didn't look at it, you didn't see it. Sometimes it's not a big rainbow in the sky. Sometimes it's just a phone call from somebody. Sometimes it's just a bill that gets paid that you were worried about. And suddenly it gets paid, or somebody helps you out. I see somebody crying. Somebody's crying, and they said, and it's making me sad because I see it and I feel it. And they're crying, and it's a woman. And she says, I just wanted you to hug me. I just wanted to feel hugged. I just wanted to feel safe. I just wanted you to hug me. But is she saying it out loud to her partner? Now, if the partner is hearing her say that, she's saying it out loud, and they still don't do it, they still don't respond, then you really have to think about, is this the relationship that God wants me to be in? And I just heard, is this the forever relationship that I wanted? But if that person does say, oh, I didn't know, and they hug you, and you cry together, then and this is something that we can work with. That's for somebody. But what Spirit wants me to tell you is express yourself, and you have to say what you need. Sometimes people just, I was just going to say, some people are just dumb with emotions, and they don't know the emotional cues, and they don't know. You might have to tell them, yeah, and you don't want to tell them over and over. You might be like, well, we know each other 20 years, or we know each other 10 years, and you still don't know that I need a hug when I'm crying or upset. And then you get mad, and you're like, stay away from me. I don't even want you to put one finger on me because I'm angry now. But the thing is, everybody's different with their emotional cues and needs and wants. But if that person truly loves you and wants to satisfy you and wants you to be happy, they're gonna make you eggs. Why did I hear that? I just heard they're gonna make you eggs. Eggs. I know that's so weird. Does that make any sense to anybody? Somebody make you eggs as a gesture? They're gonna hug you. They're gonna make you eggs. Wow, that has to be for somebody, because that's a random, weird, odd thing. Okay, we have the Sun card. Also, happiest card in the deck, Angel of Happiness. Some good things coming, okay? But I just feel like you're on the precipice. A lot of you out there, especially the Capricorns, on the precipice of, and I hope I'm using it and saying it correctly, because I don't always say that word. Sometimes Spirit jumps in my brain. You're on the top of the mountain. You're on the boat on the Titanic saying, I'm the king of the world. You know that feeling? You're at the top of the mountain, and you're looking at what is your direction for the future. And when I say future, it's the near future, because you got to make that decision. And this is a beautiful card. Somebody's got to make a decision whether they want to get married or not. I just heard, well, do you want to get married? Or do you just want to go on the honeymoon? That's for somebody. Okay. Or you want it all. Yeah, go big or don't go at all. Okay. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this might be for the fire signs too, because wands are Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries could represent. Okay, we got an action card before, didn't we? We got abundance. We got love, abundance, support. Oh, I didn't do support. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is you have to make the decision. Meditate on your decision. And I'm talking about, like, don't ask people on earth. You know, if you haven't asked anybody for help, of course, always ask somebody for help on earth. But make sure you're also asking spirit. Make sure you're asking your ancestors, your angels, God. All right? Writing down that person's name on a piece of paper 3 times. Okay? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Okay? I'm not afraid of Beetlejuice. I'm not afraid of it. Okay? I am afraid of the Candyman, though. Do you remember that movie, The Candyman? That scared the crap out of me. I don't know what's up with this hair, this one random hair. It keeps coming down. Okay. It's not on this side, but it's on that side. Yeah, so you have to take action soon. Ask spirit, and you're going to feel peace. When you feel the peace, you're going to say, Spirit, what should I do in my job, in my relationship, in my house, in my apartment? Should I be moving? Should I let somebody move in? Okay, it's a big decision, all right? Ask Spirit. And then meditate. Listen to some music. It doesn't have to be meditation music. It could be any kind of music that makes you happy. Go for a drive, go for a walk, just walk around your house. Light some Palo and receive. Say, I'm open and receptive to receiving the answer. I'm open and receptive to receiving a message. But you're going to need to start to take action. The reason why I touch this so creepily is because I'm trying to get a feeling. Sometimes there's a message that comes off from the card. Anything else with this one? Your decision doesn't just involve you, it involves your family. It involves other people that you love and care about. And I know that, and that's what makes it hard. But your decision is going to be not only good for you, but it's going to be good for the people that you care about as well. I just heard, put that period at the end of the sentence. And this is who's staring at me. She's staring at me and giving me strength. My cowgirl here. These are all rose quartz around her. She's sure of herself. She sure is. Okay, anyhow. What I didn't bring up is the support card because it was stuck underneath another card. The 10 of Pentacles is the support card. Okay. Support of what? Pentacles are always money, creative talent, gifts and talents that you're working on. But the 10 of Pentacles is the highest in the Pentacles. All right. Besides, well, the Ace is the highest. But we already did get that one too. So this coming up is saying that you will get that support money-wise. monetary wise, and also you're finished with, it could be like a level in your job or a training, or just like I do my painting and stuff. I'm all heart and no technique. I just slap it together, okay? But it makes me happy, and I know what the colors mean, and I just go through spirit that way. So I know I'm not done yet perfecting, but this card coming up is saying that you're pretty much done, and you will have the support of the pentacles, of your gifts and talents. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you have it, or that it's coming. You have to complete the manifestation. Continue, sorry about complete, continue manifesting. And that's like sometimes when I'm manifesting and nothing's happening, then I have to say to myself, what am I doing? Not wrong, but incorrectly. Am I really manifesting? Am I really keeping it positive? Or am I letting the negativity and like, oh, you'll never amount to anything, or your artwork is stupid, you're not gifted with your psychic abilities. Like that's the bad, negative self-talk that we all go through. And you have to turn that around and say, no, I like what I do. I think I am I know I'm a good psychic because I've been doing it since I'm 8. Okay, so like I kind of don't really care. Like I got a hater. Here's an example. I got a hater that came on one of my gypsy videos that I just did. I did four videos that were 10 minutes long, so that's 40 minutes, right? And after TikTok, I transferred them over to YouTube. And YouTube, I'm not doing great on, right? On the shorts, yeah, but the lives, I'm probably not going to do great on this, but it's okay. It's like I don't care. I'm doing it. If it's 2 people, it's 1 person that I helped a little bit, or that needed to see this round mug, then I'm happy. But in terms of the gypsy videos, I wanted to reach a lot of people. So that's why I did it on TikTok first, because I knew it would get more views, and then I transferred it over. So she was mad, this lady, I won't say what her name is, because I might be a fake, but who knows, who cares? But she just chewed me out in like 3 paragraphs, and I wouldn't mind, but I had no other comments, maybe like 4 comments from my really good friends that watch every video that I do. But she said, how dare you put up that you did tarot cards and crime cards? I did, but it was in the 4th one. The first one, I wanted to do my prayers, and I introduced the topic. And so she was like going off, right? And so I wasn't sad, I was more mad. And I read the whole thing to Devin, and he was like, wow, she went for you. I said, yeah, and I didn't send for her, so she shouldn't have come for me. So my New York came out, but I had, I'm also a writer, so I had to, creatively put it, and I was kind of a little bit mean. Without being mean, I was sarcastic, but really, like, she, every single aspect of me, like, I guess, like you're pretending to be a psychic and you're not, and people work hard at hard jobs all day. And this was the best. People work at hard jobs all day, and they come home and they go on YouTube trying to find information quickly. And you didn't do that. And you put in false pretenses of what your video was going to be about, and it wasn't about Gypsy's mother, and it wasn't about that, and you didn't do any of the things you said you were going to do, and that's lying, and that's this and that. And I said, I'm going to draft. I'm home today. So I don't have any other comments, so I got the time. And I said, I'm sorry. Perhaps this isn't the channel for you, but I did 4 videos, each of them 10 minutes, so you didn't have to watch all of them. And being that you did, I guess you didn't watch the 4th one where I did the crime cards and I did do the tarot cards, because I always do what I say I'm going to do, but I'm not going to do it the way you want me to do it, because did you give me $1? I am not monetized and I don't lie on my channel. But so I think you need to go. I don't know. I read it to Devin and he goes, "Oh, did you already send it?" And I go, "Oh, yeah." He goes, "Oh, no, that was good. That was good." He goes, "You got to burn back in." And I usually don't like to do that because I'm namaste and I'm trying to be zen. But she came for me and I did not send for her. So what I'm trying to get at is you will have the support. You will have the support. You you will also have the opposite of support, like that hater. Like here I am, all these years since 2019 doing the, stuff for free, right? And I do, yeah, I sell my paintings. I try to I sell my readings, but I don't get that many readings. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's that's why I'm happy. I still go to work because I don't get that many readings. But that'll change if I manifest it. Once I start manifesting, and I keep looking over there because I don't lie. This is all the things that I try to manifest. My artwork heals. There is a market for my healing artwork. I'm simply deciding to see my healing artwork. I'm appreciated on YouTube, okay? And TikTok. Okay, I write it down, I put it on my walls, and I have to remind myself to look at them and read them and then think in my mind, what this is all about. Okay, I'm not here to fight with people. I don't like to fight. But I will fight if I'm going to stick up for myself if somebody comes to me. And then again, I have a lot of people who are haters or trolls that say mean things about me, like, they'll call me fat or whatever. And I'm like, did you think I didn't have a mirror? Did you think I didn't have a scale? Okay. Now what? Okay. But I have nice hair. Okay. And I have some skin and I'm able to walk and talk and dance probably better than most 25-year-olds. Okay. Burn. Right? And sometimes I just delete and block. And sometimes I just leave their comment, their nasty comment, up in the universe for everybody to see or not to see. So they are ignored and their nasty comment stays there. Okay? What my point is what we choose to have in our world is really what we choose to focus on. I'm going to focus on all the beautiful people that are right here in the chat. There's 15 people or 10 people, okay? Right? And I'm going to choose to think about my family and my friends. And one of my friends I spoke to tonight, and they just always make me feel okay. They always make me feel like they just appreciate me, and they cherish me and I cherish them. And that's what we live for. That's what we we're in this matrix for. Okay? Not to, it's good to make money and go after your dreams. I'm not saying anything to not go after your dreams, but I tell this to my kids. And my kids they're older, but I said, especially when we were on the Ireland trip and we were there for 10 days together in this beautiful house. It was like being in heaven because I got to go to sleep and wake up with my kids in the same house, not 3,000 miles away, or just even when I lived on Staten Island and they were in their own house or apartments and I was separate from them. And I said to them, you know what? In life, Laura and Thomas, and I say it to my stepdaughter Olivia, and my stepson that I live with, Connor. Most important thing in life is friendship. Of course, family. Well, we all know that, family. And then friendship and love. Okay? Because if you have a friend, that friend could help you if you don't have a job, or if you need money, or you need a place to live, you need a place to stay, or you just need them to talk to you or to be with you, okay, to go through this matrix with, to hang out with. It makes all the difference. And then sometimes that friendship leads into love, or just having somebody to be friends with makes all the difference in your whole existence, because they accept you exactly as you are, and they see the beauty in you, and they see the value, and they treasure you, and you treasure them. Okay? And your life is better. I could think about 6 people that I met on YouTube that made my life better. And I was, in a bad way. I was very depressed when I first moved here, and I, was thinking of exiting. I love my Devon, but I was thinking of exiting because I felt like kind of like a loser. I felt like, did I make a huge mistake by moving 3,000 miles away from everybody, and then not really making any physical friends here? And then God gave me my channel and taught me, let me understand how to push the buttons in the right way to create a channel. I'm very lucky. And then I was able to sell my artwork. Like things that I made, it wasn't it was far from perfect. I look back, put Mystic Brady 2020, Mystic Brady Art Gallery 2020. I look back at that stuff, some of the stuff, and I'm like, wow, somebody bought that? They bought it because they cared about me. They bought it because they liked it. The colors hit their chakras and was helping them in some way, shape, or form. And I was like, how lucky am I? So God didn't just give me one friend in the physical. God gave me 7,000 friends. And really I would say a good 7 friends that I have made that are very, very, very close with me, that we speak almost every day or every other day, or sometimes once a week. But we help each other. And that's the most important thing: family, friendship, and love. And yeah, of course, career, jobs, the other stuff, but you're not anything without family, friendship, and love. And I'm not trying to do an Italian mafia movie over here. I'm starting to sound like that. Okay, so the last angel card that we have, oh, by the way, these are called angel tarot cards. Aren't they beautiful? I used to always use them back in 2020. Independence, Queen of Swords. So this is really showing me there's an independent woman out there. Okay. And or it could be male too. It's somebody that has this really strong spirit. Um, I'm gonna say sometimes her words might hurt you, or if you are this person, you have to use strong words to get your point across. And sometimes your delivery might not be the sweetest, okay? But Spirit is telling me it has to be done. That's what Spirit just said to me. You have to do it. It's almost like somebody that has to deliver bad news, but it's important news. And it's like you have to make this decision. You have to go about telling people where it's at, how it's going to be. All right, you have to be strong. In the next, I would say, the next 2 months, like, before December. Yeah, I know, duh, right? But what I'm just seeing is the fall. So before it gets into winter, so we're talking about October, November, before anything is about December, anything is about Christmas. So this is more Thanksgiving time. Decisions have to be made. You got to make it, okay? Independence. Don't be afraid to have the independence and to do what you want to do. There's somebody, okay, so there's somebody that might already be saying to you, I just felt anxiety. Somebody might say, like, you might be all set to make your decision and to swoop in, and then somebody is putting you down. They're like, you always do whatever you want anyway. You always, like, they're like making you second guess yourself, and like, you don't want to feel mean. You don't want to feel like cutthroat. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I just heard, don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them gaslight you. Okay, so in other words, go by your heart and your mind what you have to do, and they're going to try to make you feel like you're the bad guy, you're the bad person, because you're trying to take action. Yeah, don't let them gaslight you. They're going to be like, what do you mean that we have to change this or that? No, nobody likes change, but this is, you have to, in order to get your happiness and what you deserve, there's going to be a few things that you have to, changes you have to make. Change is hard, but it's necessary. I just heard amen to that. I don't know if anybody's saying anything, because I don't see anything new in the chat. Oh, I have a question. Can you tell me why my boyfriend been weird for a couple of weeks and what's going to happen to us? Okay, I'm gonna shuffle on that too, specifically, okay? Oh, thank you, Phyllis. I'm glad I did too. Jerry, her hands have been busy with the cards. Did Jerry leave? Because I didn't block anybody. If anybody's like inappropriate, I give them like a chance to straighten out. I do that on TikTok too, because sometimes I'm alone without a moderator, and I have to do the old block if they keep on continuing. On TikTok, sometimes there's people that are inappropriate. I'm going to shuffle on that question, okay? I just wanted to light this up for a second. Oh, shit. Oh, God. My God. Sorry, guys. I had a little fire on the floor, so 1 second. I got it out. Went under my chair, so no. Piece of Palo Santo fell off, went onto the floor. First it went on the table, so I was trying to get that out. Then a whole bunch of the sparks went onto the floor. That never happened before. And I think I got it out. As I noticed, there's a whole bunch of glitter on the floor and rocks. So I gotta sweep that up tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be okay. That's nuts. Okay, sorry. Okay. So the question was about the boyfriend. Question: you could tell me my boyfriend been with for a couple of weeks and what's going to happen to us. Okay. That's what I'm shuffling on now. Thank you. Oh, 7 is your favorite number? Oh, because I heard 7 when I was doing the angel cards. I heard 7, and that's why I pulled out the 7. Did I pull out 7? Yeah. Okay. Relationship. Okay. Okay, so I see somebody being very distant and kind of like looking like they're walking away or just not interested, like not together. I'm trying to figure out why. See, this is the first one that I got. See how their back is to you and they're walking in different direction. And this is 8 of Cups. And it's weird because the first 2 came up. It's money problems, turning your back, and walking away knowing nothing more can be done. That's what it says on this card, right? But next to it is the Ace of Cups. Next to this card. Okay, so I'm just trying to tap in. And this one is Security Helping Hand. Okay. So, of course, like I'm going to say the same thing that I was saying with the angel cards. Like, you have to express yourself and express that, like, what is going on, like why we're not acting in sync, or you seem distant, or you seem like you're just totally not into me, or the relationship, because that's what I'm feeling. But on the same token, there's like the greatest love. But the third card is the fighting. And it's like a constant battle. 5 of Wands is arguments, battles around you. And now with the number 5, that could be either 5 months or 5 years where the same argument is coming up. the same issue is coming up and being revisited and never really being resolved, maybe being resolved a little bit. And what I feel like, even with this card, is there's definitely love. I feel like there's definitely a lot of love. And when we talk about twin flames or soulmates, I feel like you thought that it was never 100%, but like I said earlier, there's never 100%. There's just like a peaceful feeling, like that's the person I can rely on if I have a flat tire, or if I have a bad day at work, or, like I know I'll be able to talk to them. And I just feel like something has been wrong for a long time, and you haven't felt like that's your person that you can rely on. And so a conversation has to be had again, but this is what I see. Somebody's not sleeping. So I don't know if this is you or him or both of you. I think it's both of you. Why? But it's like I feel like it's separate rooms or separate beds. Like I admit I fall asleep on the couch every night, and then when I wake up, I don't go to sleep like a normal person. And he like my first husband, he hated that, and would always, in the beginning, would try to pull me, get off the couch and get in bed. Like he would actually tell me to go in, and he used to do that. I mean, my husband now used to do that, Devin. But then he just left me because I would be in a nice sleep. And then it turns out I have a bad snoring problem, breathing, and the doctor said, what saved your life? You probably didn't die yet, is because you sleep on the couch, sit up, And then when I go to bed, I do have lots of like high pillows. Anyhow, I just see you separately, feeling the same way. But something has to be done. Like a decision has to be made. Maybe this was the angel cards pertain to you, because I feel like the decision has been avoided and something has to be done in this situation, because it's just making you sadder and them sadder, and then nothing getting solved until we make a decision of some kind. Nine of Swords is fears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. Yeah, you can't, sometimes you might not be able to rest, or you might not be able to feel like anything got resolved until you make this decision that you have to make. And let me just see a couple more. I just heard something. Is he fighting with other people? Is he in an argument with other people? I don't feel like you're in an argument with 5 people total. I feel like you're in a disagreement with him, one person. But he has all these other things, or demons, or not demons, like, yeah, things that, toxic things that he's been fighting with, whether they're real or in his mind, that has been on his heart. Okay. Okay. So can you tell me more about that? Okay. So something I heard is, again, I don't think it's your energy. I feel like it's his energy, and he made a deal with somebody, and maybe it made a loss of money, or and he's afraid to tell you. And that's why you have to talk, like being on the phone, and he made the wrong decision or the wrong money. It's almost like a gambling feeling. I feel like it was a gamble, like, oh, I'm going to buy this business, or I'm going to invest in this, and not doing any research and just being swindled. And then he calls back the person after he gave a lot of money or gave some money to it. And then he never got the thing that the person was supposed to give him, but he gave the money. And it involves you, because I think maybe he borrowed some money from you, or as a couple, you have the money together. But I feel like there's a lot of things he's not telling you, and you need to talk to him and say, we got to resolve this. Good, bad, or ugly, we got to resolve it, because you can't keep on putting yourself through this torture. And it's a weird feeling, but like the only thing I get is the feeling I got when I looked out the window and I was in my big house that I lived with my ex, and my kids were in their rooms, in their bedrooms, so they were young. And I looked out the window and I looked at my ex-husband sleeping in the bed, and I said, I don't know who that man is. And I looked out the window and I said, I don't belong in this house. But then I said, but I love my kids, and I know, and I loved my ex-husband too, but I didn't feel like I knew him anymore. And I knew him since I was 18, we were 18. And now I looked out and I said, this is not my house. And I didn't feel resolved until I went looking, I wanted to get a separation, and I wanted to separate in the house. I wanted him to go downstairs with my mother-in-law because she had a extra room. And he said, no. He said, you go down there with her. I said, that's not my mother, that's your mother. And so he would say no to everything. And I wrote him a 10-page letter, why we needed to separate. And he just said, okay, but no. So anyhow, when I finally looked for an apartment, and it was so scary, everything was so scary to do. It meant that I had to change my whole life and leave with nothing. And I slept on the floor. I did have a blanket. I took my blanket with me and my Bob Marley pictures, and I slept on the floor in the room that was going to be my son's. And I had transistor radio and my cell phone. That's all I had. Maybe a pillow. Yeah. I didn't have money for furniture yet, because it was so expensive just to get the apartment. Put $5,000 on the down, for the apartment. You had to put down $5,000 for security and the apartment. It was a lot. And I laid on that rug, and I thought I would be so sad and miss him so much. And I was free, and I didn't feel sad. The only thing I ever felt a little sad about was because I had to get furniture before my son would move in with me. That was the only thing I was really sad about. But everything else is material. And I was at peace, and I knew when I would go to work and I'd come home, I wouldn't have to fight with anybody. And nobody would be yelling at me, and nobody would be, being drunk and physically assault me, or say mean things to me, tell me I was a loser and this and that. So why I'm saying this story is because when you have the realization that something has to change, and I'm not saying that it's going to be a divorce. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you have to change something. He has to tell you exactly what has been going on, and then a decision has to be made. This is, in the other cards, the same card came up. Three of Wands is travel overland, surveying your kingdom. This is looking, remember I told you, standing on the top of the mountain, looking outward and saying, okay, which direction am I going to go in? That's what you're doing. You know that you have to make a change. You know that you have to go into a different direction to chase your happiness, to chase your what you deserve. Friendship, love, family, that's it. And career. But I feel like you're in the right direction with your career. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is definitely like, this is the card I always said, when you're in a relationship with somebody else, and this is like, this card represents two lepers. They're outside the church. They're not allowed to go in the church and celebrate and pray with everybody else. Okay, so I used to say this card comes up when somebody either wants to, tell everybody about their relationship, but they can't because they're still married, or they are in a friendship with somebody, but it's not going to be accepted because they have a relationship with somebody else, and so it wouldn't be accepted. Okay, so this could be you with somebody or him with somebody, but either way, there has to be a change. There has to be a meet in the middle. Okay, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to tell you what's been going on with me. And if he doesn't want to do that, then you already know what you have to do. Five of Pentacles is delays around money coming in from the cold. Anything else on that? I hear Mary or Marie. Mary or Marie or Mary. Mary or Marie. Mari, if that makes any sense. Okay. Let me just do a closing card on that before I love number 7 too, and I'm born on the 7th, so that's always been my favorite number. And then 8 is my destiny number. 7 represents a spiritual teacher. Yeah. I think it's, anybody out there have anxiety right here? Just feel a lot of anxiety right here. So I know it has to do with love. I know it has to do with your heart chakra. Okay. 7 of Wands is still frustrations, fighting. You're already kind of acting like you're by yourself anyway. That's what I heard. Like you do everything kind of by yourself, all alone, or with other people anyway. Like I don't see how this person is giving to your life. Like the person that completes you, like the Jerry Maguire movie, You Complete Me. Like I don't feel like this person's completing you at all. It's happening. It's happening. I just manifested something. I've been trying to manifest something, and I think I just got a text. Not a text, something on TikTok where one of my manifestations is coming true. Okay, 7 of Wands is frustrations. You are to overcome your frustrations. You are on top of your situation. Yeah, but see, all right, so this is you. This is you, okay? K Rolo TV and podcast, right? I think this is you because I'm still answering your question. Okay, they're saying this is a card of overcoming your frustrations, overcoming, like being able to fight anything that's negative that's going on in your life and resolve things. But look at the face. So you're not happy. You're like on high alert. You're like, yeah, I got you. I'll get that. You're putting out fires. Like I was putting out the fire under my chair before. You're putting out fires. Okay, that's done. Okay, I did this, I did that. But you're doing everything, but you don't feel good about it. Why? Because you're not feeling cherished. Okay, but Spirit is saying, like, you are being helped from the other side. You are being helped from your spirit guides, and of course, your Archangel Michael is protecting you. Say a prayer to me. Say a prayer to me. Yeah, he wants you to say a prayer to him to help you with this problem. Okay, so like Archangel Michael is very good for, like, if there's anybody that's around you that's kind of toxic, or they're dealing with toxic people. Like, I don't think this person is toxic. I just feel like they have so many issues that they're not doing for you. They're not filling up your cup. That's perfect. They are not filling up your cup. You're giving from your cup and not getting anything in return, just stress. And then there is something about money that he's been on the phone, like I said earlier. Feels like a gambling thing, but of course I could be wrong. He's trusting the wrong people. He should be putting all of his energy into you and your family. You and your family. You know, you guys as a family. Okay. And let me just do an Archangel card. Okay. And then I gotta go, because if I don't take my medicine, it just doesn't work. A lot of times, even if I take it, it's not gonna work. It's how everything is designed. Oh, guys, you want to see my new Archangel Michael cards? These are my brand new. Every time I think I'm not gonna get any more cards, I see something and I have to get it. Okay. And sometimes I get the same things that I already have. It's Archangel Michael. Now, these are all Michael. Look at this. They're all Michael messages from Spirit. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, can I have a couple of cards for everybody that's watching tonight? And now there's 16. I just really felt very pulled to go on. And then I heard from a friend, and then I was like, oh, I was just about to go on YouTube. Not to do the Virgo, though. I'll do the Virgo tomorrow when I'm drinking coffee. Tonight was just kind of like emergency messages for whoever is awake. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest to the universe. Okay. Archangel Michael, what messages do you have for the people who are watching me, and also for anybody who watches this video, whatever year or month it is, and way after I'm gone and not on this earth? What messages do you have for the people in the Mystic Brady Bunch? And hopefully they're subscribed. If they're not subscribed now, please subscribe. Thank you. I always forget to say that. I want to get to 7,000. Please, let's get to 7,000. Then I will do like a whole massive live and try to do 7 readings, like 7 mini readings, and give away art. But let's get to 7,000. I'm almost there. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for protecting our country. Thank you for protecting our world. Thank you for protecting our homes and our cars and fighting evil and toxic energy and negativity and bringing God's love and energy so that we can feel it. Sometimes I just say, please, God, I just need to feel some good energy. I need to feel love from others and friendship. Like sometimes I don't feel that, like, and I feel alienated. So whether I'm at school or at home, sometimes you just not feeling the love. So I ask God, I say, please, dear God, and please let Archangel Michael come and let me feel, or Archangel Gabriel is good for that too, let me feel the love that there is. Because there's more love energy and there's more good energy than that mean hater that wrote the 3 paragraphs to me, right? But I wrote back. Sometimes you gotta write back. Sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself. Okay, so the first one that I got, oh, this is beautiful. My favorite outcome from Archangel Michael. My prayer. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation. This makes sense, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So, like, you have a situation, isn't that beautiful? You have a situation that you're worried about. It could be love, family, relationships, friendship, job, career, money, bills, right? A child is sick, you're sick, health, okay, I forgot to mention that. And you don't see the light. You don't know what you're supposed to do in that situation. You feel like, is there no hope? But Archangel Michael is holding the light. And he's saying, write down on the piece of paper or on your journal. I'm a big proponent of the journal. Or a piece of paper, like I have papers all over the place. Put them up with tape. And write down what the positive outcome that you want. Like if it's your relationship, you want it healed, you want to feel that love that you used to feel with that beautiful friendship you used to have, or the I just heard sexy love life. And then say, thank you, dear God and Archangel Michael, for the beautiful outcome of the situation, and write down what the situation is as if it's already healed. Okay, if you need to make a decision and actually change your life so that you can make room for a more positive relationship, then you have to write that down too. Thank you, dear God and Archangel Michael, for helping me to make the decision so that I can move on to a positive life, a more positive life. Okay, so you have to, it's, in other words, you have to write as if you have the favorable outcome. Thank God and Archangel Michael for the favorable outcome. Okay, and the next one is from Archangel Michael. He says, the person you were asking about is trustworthy. The person you were asking about or thinking about is trustworthy. My prayer is, thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart, wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Isn't that beautiful? So you're writing down what you're thanking God and Archangel Michael for, the positive thing, acting as if, see, manifesting as if, okay? Don't just write, oh, please, dear God and Archangel Michael, let me find my soulmate. Act as if you already found them. Thank you for finding the partner that wants to do, go to restaurants and concerts with me and just hang out and talk and watch TV. Whatever it is that you want your partner to do. Especially hugs. Hugs are important to somebody out there. The person you are asking about is trustworthy. So you are going to manifest somebody to be trustworthy in your relationship. Okay. From Archangel Michael, you created the situation and you have the power to change it. My prayer, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. That's beautiful. Yeah, we're always asking for guidance from Spirit. We're always asking for strength. I needed a lot of strength to change my life when I was 47. Okay? And it was so scary because I was going through a divorce and going through almost losing my job. So I had to fight for my job. Went to court February 1st, I think it was, for my job, to fight for my job back. And February 16th, February 8th, I had to go to court for my divorce and, you know, legal separation. That's how you have to do it in New York. And then February 16th, I was moving into my apartment and it was a snowstorm. Okay. Just to put it out there, such a deep snow, it was like 16 inches of snow. So I had no curtains. I didn't have any money for shades. It was still peaceful. So I'm saying it can be done. Miracles happen every day. Make a commitment. My prayer, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit myself. Didn't I just say that? I did just say that. I just said strength. Ask for strength to do what you need to do. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Just going to read that one more time because that didn't come out right. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. Doreen Campbell's in the house. Hi, Doreen Campbell. I have you on my candle, if you're still here. Doreen says, helping Doreen health. Did you guys like the Archangel Michaels? I'm excited about them. They're really pretty. With some people being inappropriate. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do one card from my other deck for a closing. I thought that was a closing card, but these. I don't even know the names of these cards, but I was told to pick the purple ones. Dear God, angels, can I have a couple closing cards for my Mystic Brady Bunch? Thank you. They said 3. Okay. Okay, so awareness. You got awareness. Sometimes when you're under so much stress and you know that you have to make a decision, it's so scary to take that step. But Spirit is saying, just have the awareness that a change has to be made, and then also visualize what you want and how it should be, what would make you happy. Be aware of what would bring you joy, what would bring you happiness. Okay, and we got stand your ground. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Stand your ground. Look at the number. 7. See, the cards never lie. 7. Stand your ground. Okay? You have to believe, like, because I do hear somebody gaslighting. Somebody saying, nah, it's not that bad. The situation isn't that bad. We don't have to, don't be so dramatic. You're spinning it, you're making a little deal into a big deal. Don't let them gaslight you. Stand your ground. Listen to Tom Petty. And the 7. So that's our symbol. And you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Patience. You have to have patience with yourself too, and give yourself more credit that you have made. Okay, when was it? There was an awareness, there was like an awakening that you had, like, I think 2019. Then everybody like kind of changed and shut down because the world changed in 2020. But then like everybody started to get back on the horse 2021, but the world was a different place, and it was like it shifted everybody's goals. But you're going to start getting back to what you really feel is important and going after it. But have patience. That it does take time, but my mother used to say there's no time like the present. Hi, Moshi Erin, a very good woman. Thank you. Hi, Ashley. You're going through so much because you're having an awakening. Because you know that decisions have to be made, and you're changing. You're changing in some ways, okay? And either people are going to go with you and change with you, or they're going to stay behind, okay? But we're butterflies. We're supposed to change, right? We were caterpillars, and then we metamorphosed into the butterfly. If we stayed the same, we would stay a caterpillar, and that wouldn't be good. Can I tell what your aura is? If I saw a picture of you, I probably could. But based on the cards that I got tonight, I got a lot of green and a lot of purple. So green is the heart chakra and purple is the third eye. Ooh. Oh, his birthday's coming up, Dalton. I like that name. So does he live with you? Were you thinking about moving together, Leisha? What's going on with your ex-Libra? Any messages there? I think I would leave him in the past. I feel like a Leo or an Aquarius might be good. Or fellow Taurus. But a Leo or an Aquarius I get around you. I think the Libra is the same. I think leave the Libra in the past. Yeah, he would probably love to get back with you, but I don't trust him. He will be 37? Good for you, girl. You go, girl. He's real tall, right? Is he the tall guy? Is he the tall one around you? Oh, don't be worried. If you have to move, you'll do it together. Sometimes moving is a good thing. Oh, you love eggs? Okay, so then that might have been for you, Taurus girl. Did you always want, or did your husband or fiance or boyfriend prepare eggs for you one morning and that like totally made you so happy? But like the weird thing about it was he tried so hard, but there was just eggs on a plate and I don't know, maybe a cup of tea, but like no toast or bacon. But it was so heartwarming because you loved it. Oh my God. Guys, they're calling me from New Jersey, my sister that's sick, so I have to go. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning there. Wait, yeah, it's 3 o'clock there. I think there's a problem in New Jersey. I have to go. I love you guys. Namaste.